remember when I said I wasn't going to buy any more books? Yeah, I don't remember that either. Today I have another book haul because that's what I do here. So we're just gonna do that. I have 11 books. In my defense, 5 of these books I didn't buy. They were given to me. So if that makes it seem better, it really doesn't. On to the books. So I have this friend named Sharkbait, and she is so mean to me. So mean to me. She makes other people think that I'm mean when really I'm the sweet person. Okay, I'm an angel. Halo up here. And she sent me some books, which may seem like a nice thing, but no, she's mean, okay? Maybe you should subscribe to her, Monse at the Rejected Manuscript, but she's still mean. Even though she sent me Steinbeck, which is kind of amazing and makes me really happy, but she's still mean. Of Mice and Men. Great book. If you haven't read it, what are you doing? Cannery Row, also amazing. And I don't have these editions of these books, so this makes me so happy. If I can collect all editions of Steinbeck there ever were, that would be great. She also sent me the Norton Book of the Sea, which makes my heart flutter, but like, she's still mean, okay? She's still mean. Look at this book without the dust jacket. It is gorgeous. So beautiful. I am really happy and excited to read this book. And Sharkbait, you're mean, but I do appreciate you sometimes, occasionally. And then I finally picked up Dracula by Bram Stoker, which I read Frankenstein this year, which I'm proud of. So next year, Dracula will be a thing. You all know what Dracula is about, vampire. And then I picked up The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway. I have no more Hemingway on my shelf that's unread, so naturally I needed to pick up something else by Hemingway. Don't know anything about it, but I will be buddy reading this with Rachel sometime in January, early January. I believe Rachel's going to be studying this in class, so my goal is just to pretend like I'm there with her in class studying this book, even though I'm not, but that's fine. The next book I picked up is because of Richard Denny from Books and Bullshit, but that's not his channel name anymore, and I cannot think of his new channel name off the top of my head, but you all know who Richard is. He talks about an author a lot. One of his favorites, I believe. I have been wanting to read something by this author for so long, and I finally picked up The House with a Clock in Its Walls by John Bellairs. He talks about John Bellairs all the time, and I honestly don't know anything about this book, but because Richard talks about this author so much, I just wanted whatever I could get my hands on, and this was the book that I found. And then I picked up the second and third, or the second and third. I don't know which one is the second and third, but these are the second and third books in the Bloody Jack series, which is a series about pirates, and I've been meaning to read these for the longest time, but I just haven't. I read the first one forever ago, adored it, never continued, because that's what I do, but I finally picked these up, and I know they're completely different in size, so small, so huge, but I'm cheap, so I don't care. Next book I have was sent to me for review by Penguin, so thank you, Penguin, and that is The Bear and the Nightingale by Katherine Arden. This releases on January 10th. So very, very soon, in just a couple of weeks. I'm going to start reading this in a couple of days or so. So on the 10th, expect a review. All I know about The Bear and the Nightingale is that it's a historical fantasy fairy tale retelling, I believe. Could be completely wrong, but it's set in Russia, so it's a Russian fairy tale or folklore, something or another, and it's a debut novel for this author, which is exciting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't really want to know anymore. I kind of just want to go into this and hope for the best. I'm really excited. I have seen so many great reviews for this so far. I'm trying not to let this get overhyped in my head, but I am quite excited. I'm going to be reading this book at the perfect time, considering I'm currently reading Crime and Punishment, which Russian literature, and then a book set in Russia about Russian stuff that I don't know about, so that'll be exciting. The last 2 books I got while I was on a trip just a day or 2 ago. I was in Lake Tahoe, and I tend to go every year to say hi to the snow, because where I live there is no snow ever, and you know, I say hey snow, make a snowball, throw it at someone, and then I say goodbye to the snow and I go home, because the snow means freezing temperatures that I can't handle for too long, because I am from California and I'm a weakling, so But the two books I got there were White Noise by Don Delillo, which I know nothing about, absolutely nothing, but I hear it's great. I hear this author's great, and so great. And the other book I picked up is The Sixth Extinction, An Unnatural History by Elizabeth Kolbert, which is a non-fiction book about the sixth extinction, which is probably safe to say is caused by us. That's obvious. And those are all the books for this book haul. I have a problem. I know. It's going to be Christmas in a couple days, so happy holidays from me and my chili pepper lights, because I don't like Christmas, so chili pepper lights. That's as festive as Erika will ever be. Have a good day.